What are the causes of burnout on my team? Over the last couple of videos, I've shared a lot of different root causes with you that I've come across in my 6+ years of working with remote teams in a coaching and consultancy setting. And they've all been very focused on what organizations can do. And while this is focused on what organizations can do, it has a lot to do with us as individuals. So, one of the biggest root causes that I see come up time and time again is a lack of self awareness. Now, self awareness is an emotional intelligence skill. It's a skill that means it can be developed. So, in watching this video, if you've experienced burnout and you're thinking about your own self awareness, know that it grows and it develops over time. And I think we've all had to grow and develop over the last 18 months or so because we've gone through things that we've never had to go through before. So that level of self-awareness really needed to shoot up a lot more. When we look at self-awareness, it's so important as remote workers. Why? Because even before the pandemic, remote workers were much more likely to experience stress, burnout, and need time off than their office counterpoints. And think about it. One of the main things I hear come up from my clients is, how do I separate work from home? It's very difficult to do that, especially during these times. So that self-awareness can actually be developed and should be developed within individuals. And as organizations, we can promote that. If we work on what I spoke about in my last video, which was around internal processes and communication strategies, then we create more autonomy within our teams. And with that autonomy, if that is met with self-awareness, what you have then is people feeling really empowered to create work routines, habits, practices, self-care routines that really work for them. And that's really the way the world is shifting right now. We've gone completely away from the input of 9 to 5. We've gone much more flexible. But with that, we need to understand the risks. And the risks are indeed burnout. And you might see this a lot with maybe recent graduates who come into the workforce who've never really, had experience in a workforce before, and they get into it and they might find themselves very, very overwhelmed quite quickly. So again, they're developing that self-awareness within the workforce. So ask yourself, how can you develop more self-awareness? I'm going to be sharing more strategies around this. So if you're interested in this for your team, join my free workshop on the 20th of October, how to reduce burnout in your team once and for all. That's it. I'm going to be giving you all the strategies and the tools that you need to know, and I would love to see you there. Thanks, guys.